Welcome everybody to another episode of Latifs Inspired. A special little episode for you guys. Right, I'm going to be cooking a dish which is very nostalgic to me. It brings me back to my childhood memories. I have done a recipe ages ago, which is the keema peas, my mom's recipe. However, this dish, I went to a restaurant in Cheetham Hill. Very small restaurant, nothing fancy, and you can catch a curry for about £7.50. It was a chapati corner in Cheetham Hill. And I had this dish and I swear to God, check this keema. It just reminded me, do you know what? I'm gonna have to cook this curry. So it's been a few months and then I thought, you know what? I'm actually gonna put this recipe on the channel. So this is the keema with aloo matar. So with the keema, peas and potato. Every Asian household, Pakistani, Bangladeshi, Indian, love this type of cooking. So I'm going to be cooking a simple dish for you guys to enjoy. And if you follow this recipe, you're going to enjoy some amazing home style cooking, which you're not going to get up and down the country in Indian restaurants, because we're going to take a bit of time and cook this amazing curry, tenderize the meat and bring out the flavors of the juicy, the lamb, the slight little fat that comes out. Mouth is watering and I'm hungry and I can't wait to eat. So let's cook this amazing Keema Aloo Matar dish. So this is about 700 grams of mince. Look at the color, amazing color I just got from the local butchers. And we're going to be adding about just over a cup of peas, green peas. Got some potato, centimeter or a centimeter half cubed is fine. Coriander, green chilies, spices, tomatoes, onions, and the basic essential of garam masala. So let's start cooking. Put the gas on, bismillah. So to start off with, you can use oils. I'm using some ghee, pure butter ghee. This is more healthier, as I've realized. So about 4 to 5 tablespoons of ghee, guys. Natural fats, the body knows how to digest it, so it's healthier for you, better for you. So this is the whole garam masala we're using. We've got some cardamom pods here, 6 to 8 is perfectly fine. So let's whack them in, bismillah. So when the cardamom pod hits the oil, it's going to release its natural oils. So there you go, that's your garam masala there. Now my mom always adds the ginger and garlic to the oil and she makes it golden before she adds the onions. Don't worry, it's not going to burn, because the onion, when I put the onions in, it's going to release some natural liquids. So that's about 2 to 3 tablespoons of ginger and garlic mix, guys. So I just want that rawness to go, just to become slightly golden. The fragrance is amazing. So this is a proper home style dish. So I'm trying to think how my mum would cook this. I'm actually going to ask her to make this dish. So if you want to see my mum's recipe, let me know. I'm just putting the gas down slightly because it's getting nice and golden. So if you want to see my mum cooking this amazing recipe, let me know and I'll ask her to cook this. So this is about 1 large onion, so 1.5 cups of onion. Beautiful. So let the onion sweat down and become nice and loose. I'm just going to add some salt, so it's about 700 grams, so should be about 2 teaspoons, should be fine. Salt to taste, guys, you can add more or less. Because you've got the potatoes and the peas, you might need a bit more. So I'm adding 2.5 teaspoons of salt, guys. Give it a nice little mix. Just going to add a couple of tablespoons of cooking oil. It just needs to, the onions and the ginger and garlic needs to fry properly. Another tip is, if you want to avoid the oils, just add a drizzle of water every time. However, I always say this, I know I put on weight because I love my food. However, I truly believe, eat the food how it should be done. Don't skimp, but just eat less. That's what I'm trying to do. So whenever, just eat good food, eat your ghees, your butter, your meats, your fatty meats is no problem. However, just eat a little bit less and try to do a bit of more exercise. So that's what I'm going to try to do as well. Advice to myself first and foremost. So come check this out. So let the onions soften up and then we're going to go to the next process. Beautiful. Right, so really and truly, a lot of Asian households, we go to the butchers and get large one whole lamb or sheep or whatever it is, and it gets stored in the freezer section. However, if you can, just go and get yourself some fresh lamb to cook this dish. You're definitely going to see the difference. I mean, just a couple of us eating this, so I don't need that much lamb. I mean, this can feed about a good 4 people to be fair. So look at the color. Look at the color. The little bit of fat. This is going to be very flavorful. And you don't wash this, so make sure you go to a local butcher. If you wash it, it just makes it a bit watery. You're not going to get that sort of flavor. So whack it in. Beautiful. The meat smells very nice, and when it's nice and fresh, as I said to you, it's a game changer. So try not to use the frozen lamb for this dish, and rather than beef or sheep, please try to use a bit of lamb, because you're gonna see how I'm just gonna soften everything up and make it taste wonderful. And if you enjoy what I do, guys, make sure you like the video, because it helps it boost it up the algorithm, and I feel like I'm getting some support for you guys, and I feel like you're like enjoying my content. Share my content if you find it useful, and please interact with me on the comment section. I love that interaction, and whenever I'm reading, it makes it worthwhile for me, and it gives me creative ideas what to do next. I don't like following all these influencers. I like doing what I like doing, and I know I should be making more videos, and I'm looking to travel. So when I'm going to travel, I'm going to upload a few more videos for you guys to enjoy. So I'm going to do the hard work and traveling, and I'm going to put it on the channel for you guys. I really wanted to do this for a very long time, and I always do whenever I do go abroad. However, I don't do it fully. Whenever I'm going abroad, I just like to enjoy myself and take a bit of time out from this hectic lifestyle. However, now I'm going to I've eased quite a lot of pressures in my life, and I'm going to do what I enjoy. And I enjoy making these videos, and I'm going to try to travel a bit and show you these amazing experiences only on Latifs Inspired. So people who's been with me from the beginning to now, thank you very much for supporting me. It's humbling, really appreciate it. And I'm going to be cooking you some wonderful dishes and giving you fantastic tips and recipes. However, I want to learn as well. So being in the restaurant, stuck in this trade, I don't get the chance to go out as much, or I haven't traveled as much. So now, using this amazing platform, I'm going to try to travel and show you these amazing experiences. And I want to learn as well. So I'm going to be a bit selfish and go out there and learn these experiences. And I'm going to be showing you guys if you stay with me. And if you, make sure to comment on the comment section, and where would you like me to go. Firstly, I'm going to go Bangladesh. I love my roots back to Bangladesh. I love to chill out there, do some videos over there, learn a bit more. And then I'm even thinking of Malaysia. So these are the countries I'd love to visit, because everyone says in Malaysia how the food is so wonderful, and the night markets, and it's so cheap and cheerful, and I want to experience that street culture, street food. And I love Malay people. They're so nice and friendly, and I can't wait. If I get that lovely hospitality, I would love to go out there and try out the amazing food, culture, and amazing weather. So let's cook this dish. Look at the color of the lamb, it's changing. So basically, I'm just frying it in the oil, and then I'm going to add the water. I'm not going to add the water now, because I don't want the keema just to boil. So getting that lovely color, and let the juices come out. And when the juices come out, then we're going to add the other ingredients, guys. Beautiful. So as you know, I've added no water here. I don't want to create that boil or that steam flavor yet. So let this, it's sort of like searing, you're searing the meat. So once that's done, then it's going to add the water. Look, my amazing home chefs. All the color has changed. So the juices, the natural fats coming out from the lamb. And now to soften the lamb, we're going to add some water. Bismillah. 2 mugfuls, so it's about 3 to 4 cups. And what I want is basically just to cook out the lamb. I just want the lamb to become nice and soft, even soft. So this process will take a good 20 minutes to half an hour. So I'm going to let this cook. I'm going to try and find a lid and let this cook. Put my Now this is about a good 21-year-old lid. This has been with me from the beginning, so that's a bit nostalgic for me as well. So let this cook on a medium gas and check up on it every 5 minutes or so, and give it a good half an hour for that meat to become lovely, soft, juicy and tender. Oh, yo, look at that. So I wanted the water to reduce. There you go. That has. Now the oil has separated, as you can see. There's not much liquid left. So now the meat has absorbed the water, the meat has tenderized, and now we're going to add the spices. So when the water is gone and you add the spices, it clings to the meat, and then we're going to add another ingredient which I'm going to show you. So now these are the spices. I'm adding spices, just less 1.5 teaspoon of ground turmeric powder, and this is 2 teaspoons of ground cumin powder, and this is ground coriander powder, 3 teaspoons, and I'm using Kashmiri red chili powder, guys. I love the Kashmiri red chili powder. It brings out the color like a paprika when you use it. It's also got flavor but not very hot, so you can use about 3.5-4 teaspoons of ground Kashmiri red chili powder. I've got 4 teaspoons here, guys, so let's whack this in. Bismillah. Oh, look at that colors. Wow. So the spice has gone in. Look at that. Amazing. The lamb smells beautiful. Now there's not too much spices, but just enough to season all that meat. Look at that. So this is a process. When you put the spices in, reduce the gas, and we boona the meat. So this is called, in Bengali, we call it khosha. Khoshaing. So we're khoshaing the meat now. Just a few minutes. Let those spices hit that fat and penetrate into the meat. You can just eat this like this, to be honest with you. So let this cook a few minutes, and then we're going to put the next ingredient in. Beautiful. So the meat has tenderized, and now I'm going to be using chopped tomatoes. However, if you put it on the blender and you puree it down, it's going to be even better. So this is 3 medium tomatoes. My mum wouldn't add tomatoes. I just love that sort of flavor. Just chopped up tomatoes, and now the meat has boonered down. Look at that. Look at those colors. Wonderful. Put the tomatoes in. Bismillah. Amazing. Tomato's going to release some natural liquids. So now, step at a time, a few steps here, guys. So I've boonered the spices into the meat. Now I'm going to booner the tomatoes, and the tomato's going to break away into the meat while I put the lid on. And we're going to come back. So medium-low gas, we're going to come back in about 5 minutes, guys, and check it up in a few minutes' time. Believe it or not, every time I'm cooking, I get excited. I know it's just food. Some food is special, and this one is a special dish. So I'm a bit excited. Let's have a look. Awa, Diki, Bismillah. Yo, look at that. Yo, look at that. Now the tomatoes are going to enhance the color, and that's just from the Kashmiri red chilies. Oh, subhanallah, shundoris, eh? Look at that. Yo, this is what I'm talking about. This is cooking at its finest. Simple food can be absolutely delicious. We've got potatoes here, guys. So this is just diced up potatoes, 1 inch, about ½ inch, and so on. So just cut it up, put it into water, let some of that starch come out, and we're going to add this in. Bismillah. There you go. Petit pois. Petit pois. Look at that. Wonderful garden peas. This is about 1.5 cups. I love peas. You can just get away with 1 cup. But I enjoy peas. I enjoy potato. So that's why I'm using a fair bit. Oh, that gamey fragrance. Amazing. Oh, look at that. This would beat shepherd's pie any time of the week, any day. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Shepherd's pie curry. Green chilies, guys. Bird's eye green chilies for flavor. Kashmiri red chilies is not too spicy. So I'm adding It's up to you. 4 to 6, just diced up. Look at this. Beautiful, amazing colors. Garam masala, just use about a good teaspoon, teaspoon and a half, because meat has got that gamey sort of fragrance. So this would just deter it a little bit. Beautiful. Give this a final mix. Now we're gonna add some water. So we add in, this is about a cupful. So 1, 2. Basically, you have to think at the end product, how the end product's going to be, and you want those potatoes to soften up. So the potatoes going to take 12 to 15 minutes. So we're going to cook this for about 12 to 15 minutes. However, I do want a bit sauce, so I'm going to add just a little bit more. 2.5 cups of water. Wonderful. So cooking time so far for me is been a good half an hour, 30 minutes. Half an hour, I would say. So let this cook, put the lid on, and we'll come back and check it in about 5 minutes. However, I need to give it a good 12 to 15 minutes cooking for those potatoes to soften up wonderfully. Chef, what are you making?
Chapati.
Chapati, inshallah. So here you go, the chapatis. Now let's check up on the keema while chef makes the chapatis. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Yo. Anyone fancy keema? Make sure to cook this at home. And follow my recipe to a step by step. I work hard to make you these amazing step by step tutorials for you guys to enjoy. Now, make sure you follow this recipe to a T. You're going to get the most amazing dishes at home, and you're not even going to be going takeaways, I promise you. Now, I'm really enjoying just the look of this. When bubbles start appearing, turn the side over. MashaAllah, there you go. So slightly toasted. So while the chapati is getting ready, let's have a look at the meat. Yo. This is ready. Check the potato. As soon as the potato is done. Yep. If it glides through, it's ready. So turn the gas off. Coriander. Beautiful. Home cooking at its finest. Check this out, guys. Look at that sort of gravy. Now, it's not too thick, it's not too thin, but it's got a bit of sauce. So when you're dipping the chapati in, oh, it's going to bring all that flavor. Now, this is home cooking at its best, guys. And if you enjoy what I do, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And put in the comment section what you liked about it and any dishes that you want to see and so on. I'm hungry. This is 3 p.m. lunchtime now, so I'm ready to gobble this all up. Beautiful. Come check this out. Happy with this. This is proper home style mum's cooking, and with that amazing color and amazing flavors. Now, if you want me to taste it, make sure you watch till the end. So now we're going to sit down and we made some chapatis and have this amazing keema dish with some chapatis. Beautiful. So we've got some chapatis. This is the keema and some mutton curry. So now let's enjoy this amazing dish. Close. Look at that amazing color. There you go. The sauce, as I said, wonderful. Chapati. Oh, mate. Firstly, let's go in with a bit of the sauce. Actually, try it over here. Oh, wow. Home style cooking. Amazing. Now, Bismillah. Yeah. This is exactly what I wanted. Now, when you're in the restaurant, most of the gravy is proper thick gravy. However, to enjoy the flavors, see the lamb, all that flavor, the fat rendered out to this sauce. And look at this sauce. It's a brothy type of sauce. This is home cooking at its best. The lamb is tender, juicy, soft, exactly how I wanted it. Mum would be proud of this. And with the potatoes mashing up like this, let me show you. Close up of the potato. Close up. There you go. There you go. This is red potato, so it's sort of fluffy, sandy sort of texture. Amazing. Juicy, soft lamb, peas. Wow. Home cooking at its best. And if you enjoy what I do, make sure to like, share and subscribe. See you soon for more videos at Latifs Inspired. And I'm going to go traveling, guys. So if you want to see me, make sure you stay tuned to the channel, support the channel. And if you haven't already, why haven't you press the like button? Helps the video. I appreciate it. And you're going to get better content to come. See you soon.